Hi, I'm Paul Redmond. You know, over the next few weeks and months, millions of people are going to be returning to the office. For one group in particular, Generation Z, those aged under 25, this is a daunting prospect. Many of them lack the career capital that other generations have, and the thought of going back into the workplace, as my research has suggested, is something that many of them are really worried about. And they're finding it a daunting prospect. So I've got 5 tips that I want to share with you today to help you get your Generation Z back on track, to get them back to their futures, to give them the head start in coming back to the workplace. 5 things that you can do, you can implement fairly quickly that will make a real difference. So here they are. Number 1, you've got to learn to listen. Listening skills are the most important skills at this moment in time. And in particular, you've got to listen to Generation Z. The more senior you become in an organisation, the more experienced you are, the harder it is to listen. So make sure that you listen to your Generation Z. You make time every day to put aside and to find out what they think. One question you've got to practice asking is, what do you think? Practice asking them that all the time. What do you think? Be the last person to share your opinion. Be the last person to join into the conversation, tell people what you think. Ask them first, what do you think? And I promise you, you'll find a huge difference once you actually start listening to how things are from their perspective. So number 1, listen. Number 2, back onboarding. Of course, many Generation Z started work a couple of years, 2 or 3 years before lockdown. Some of them started work during lockdown. So back onboarding is an idea I think that is going to become more common in organisations. Effectively, what it means is running or rerunning an induction program for your existing Generation Z employees. Treat them as if they're brand new to the organisation. Look after them, reacquaint them with the aims and objectives of the company. Make sure that they feel as if you really care about their development and their future prospects. So back onboarding is going to be absolutely critical because of the amount of time that people, in particular Generation Z, have spent outside of the organisation. My 3rd tip, peer learning. You know, in universities we spend a lot of time helping students learn from other students. We train students to help develop other students, and it benefits both parties, those who are giving the instructions and those who are receiving it. There's no reason why peer learning shouldn't operate in the workplace. So maybe get your millennials, those who've been in work for 5 years, 4 years, something like that, to actually coach and mentor your Generation Z employees, your youngest employees. And again, you will see the benefits for both parties. But peer learning is something that we need to really think about in the workplace. 4th, projects that matter. One thing that Generation Z tell me in my research is they've really missed the opportunity to impress their bosses. So make sure you give them projects early on in the return to work, things that they can shine in. And here's the thing, opportunities to present their ideas and their findings directly to you and other managers. So give them opportunities to run projects that matter and let them shine with real responsibility. And 5th, real-time reviews. You know, for previous generations, Generation Z, baby boomers, they were happy with a once-in-a-year review opportunity, once in a year when they would review their performance with their managers. It doesn't work for Generation Z. They expect real-time reviews on an ongoing basis. So don't think about an annual review, think about a real-time review, an opportunity for them to get feedback from you on an ongoing basis. You know, in the past we used to think about the first 100 days. From now on, it's the first day that matters, and help them to get review and feedback on an ongoing basis. So I think there are things that you can do, you can implement from now on. But here's the thing, how you behave, how you act, how you respond over the next few weeks and months will, like it or not, define the rest of your career. So make sure you engage your Generation Z employees as early as possible and give them the tools and the opportunities to catch up with everyone else. Good luck.